Hello and good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome you to our opening ceremony of Debating Grounds. My name is Marshu Ahmed Zidan, and I'm from NSU Talks. And with me, we have the Honorary Faculty Advisor of North South University Debate Club, Mr. Omar Nasif, sir. Hello, sir.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Very good. Good to be here.
Yes, Alhamdulillah, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for being a part of this opening ceremony. And alongside me, I also have the Vice President of the English Lead of North South University Debate Club, Parinda Rahman. Hello, Parinda.
Hello, everyone. It's really a pleasure to be here today. Really a pleasure to be here with Sarah as well. We're hoping to start something great with NSU Talks, and I hope that everyone will enjoy this Debating Grounds event.
So to start the proceedings, I would like to ask Parinda to talk a bit about the event and the collaboration itself, as per what Debating Grounds is all about and how does this collaboration come to be. So Parinda, the floor is.
So basically, in the time of this pandemic, we thought that there was a necessity for us to continue the kind of activities that we usually have in the club. We thought that there was an opportunity that we can utilize in order to bring a lot of individuals to have discussions about important topics and issues. And it would really be very engaging to see the youth of our club try to talk about really pressing issues currently. And that is when this event really came up with. NSU Talks have always been someone who's always trying to make sure all the student activities within most of the clubs in North South get highlighted and is focused. And I think NSU DC has always been there to give people the platform to discuss these sort of issues. And I think like this is a really great opportunity where our debaters would be able to discuss a lot of pressing issues currently. And I think it's also a way in which we let people see what debating really is about. And like we promised in this event, that will let you be in the shoes of a debater. Oftentimes, people have a lot of misconceptions about how debating works and find it really daunting. So we thought that this would be a fun and engaging way in which people can experience debating through this collaboration with NSU Talks and reach out to a lot of people who are not very familiar with the world of debate. So that is really how the collaboration came up with.
I think that a lot of you might be knowing about the collaboration, but at the same time, I would also like to give the floor to our special guest, Omar, sir. Sir, if you could talk a bit about the collaboration, if you could talk a bit about club and debating itself, like how important is debating, and in today's day and age, like what a platform like debate can do to certain individuals and students in general. So, sir, the floor is all yours.
Thank you so much, Jidan. Thank you so much, Parinda. It's great to see you guys after so long. First, as a representative of North South University Debate Club, the oldest club of North South University, I would definitely like to extend my thanks and gratitude to NSU Talks, which is one of your ventures, Zidan. And we have seen this platform have been welcoming people from different discipline, academia and industry, to have meaningful conversations about meaningful changes. Therefore, it makes a lot of sense for an institution like North South University Debate Club to have a collaboration with NSU Talks. So we are very delighted, and we are also very, very happy that we are doing it. See, what is debating? Telling this to debaters is kind of a meaningless practice. I don't want to tell them what is debating. They already know it. They live the ideals of debating. I, however, am willing to share a few experiences of working with Debating Club for almost more than a year. Is that we have outstanding individuals who are engaged in this kind of practice of debating. What debating essentially does is something we really need to understand. As an undergraduate student or a postgraduate student, this is This is an art. This is a kind of an arch. When I used to be an undergraduate student, I had the similar arch that I had to do something, right? And that's exactly why your initiative, NSU Talks, is such a initiative where you feel that you have to give something back to the university and the people in general. That gives you a sense of accomplishment. Many people join debating because of that sense of entitlement and accomplishment. They win competitions, they win championships, and it gives them utter confidence. Confidence that they really need to shine in their study and career. However, it is important for us to understand that debating is essentially an intellectual exercise, right? And the core of debating should be that debaters are being able to ask the right questions. The right question, asking the right question might lead us to the right solution. And we all can agree how much we lack the right solution in a country like Bangladesh. In our Southeast Asian region's reality, we deal with a lot of problems, social and political and cultural. One of the ways to battle with this kind of problems, social, cultural, and political, is to have meaningful conversations, and debaters essentially do it. You must understand this. Therefore, it is my urge to the debaters is to look at your exercise not as another exercise or another achievement, but it is important for you to use debating for meaningful changes, and you can do that. It is my personal belief that people who are doing the debating are essentially trying to battle with their own ideas and battle with the ideas of others. And when you do that, you are a part of a meaningful conversation. And I hope you understand how important and vital that is. Now, if you are someone who think that I have been a part of this and I'm enjoying it and that's all about it, don't think like that way. Imbibe some of the ideals that you talk about in a competition in your own life. Imbibe some of the ideas that you think might bring changes during the debate. Try to establish that in the workplaces that you're working for and in your personal life, and that will make you a better human. And that's exactly what my understanding is, and I'm so passionate about the thoughts. I have seen excellent debaters in the past bringing meaningful changes not only to their workplaces but to the country. Many of the politicians in different countries who have made meaningful changes were debaters, and their initial inspiration was from the debating itself. So this is yet another aspect of North South University Debate Club, NSU Grounds, where we're trying to come forward and arrange something with some of the brilliant minds. It is great to listen to them. It's great to listen to their ideas. But nothing would make us more proud. Nothing would make it more meaningful if we see these people going into the real life and implementing some of the changes that they're talking about through the debate. And if you ask me, I have no shortage of belief that these people have the capacity to do it. This is one of my privileges of academic life, that I am associated with this club. And I hope one day I'll be able to say that these are the people who are making meaningful changes, are the ones whom I once worked with. Congratulations, North South University Debate Club, and congratulations, NSU Talks, for arranging this meaningful venture. I am very eager to see what happens next. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, sir. And in accordance to your words, I have to add a bit to it, that the main objective behind organizing such an event or create such a platform is that, a lot of the times we see there are certain motions which are talked about or debated upon in various debate tournaments, which common people can relate to, right? Which everyone has a certain opinion upon. But then again, they cannot give the opinion because not everyone is a part of a debate tournament. So if we create such a platform where we bring this motion to a live audience, then they can give their own feedback, perhaps in the form of a comment in the comment section. And they would at the same time know about certain issues in depth once the debaters put in such certain arguments. So we believe through the process, we are able to create a platform through which we would be able to make our students knowledgeable or make them know about certain things. So I believe that is why we took this initiative, and we would also like to thank NSU DC for accepting or agreeing to be a part of this. And we're certainly looking forward to the show. But before we go ahead, Parinda, if you'd like to mention a few motions that we can look ahead in the upcoming days.
So basically, we asked our audience regarding what sort of discussion they want to have. And after a very competitive voting process, we realized that a lot of the motions that we had selected for the audience, they're really keen on hearing from us on all of them. But we have then selected two motions. The first one you will be experiencing today, which is regarding drug trials and whether or not people should have the ability to opt into drugs that has not passed clinical trials yet. We felt that this was a very pressing issue currently, given that the health crisis all across the world, and with a global pandemic going on, where there has been numerous discussions regarding the kind of drugs people can opt into, whether there's effectiveness of vaccines. These are discussions that are happening around us, like even on the streets, wherever you go, you are hearing people talk about these issues. So we felt that there was a necessity to allow individuals to be a part of a discussion like this at this very moment. We felt that the youth have a lot of interesting ideas regarding this entire concept of whatever is happening all across the world. And there is this confusion and chaos among individuals. And we felt like that this is the very moment when we need to bring this sort of discussion into a platform like NSU Talks. And I think like the debaters will be able to contribute to this sort of discussion and bring about meaningful discourse, which maybe will result into a lot of changes that we are all hoping to see. And we are all hoping that there would be improvement in health sector. So we're really looking forward to a wonderful discussion for tonight. And for the next motion, we would, I think, like to keep that a surprise for the audience, since everyone's waiting to know what really the motion is going to be. So I think that this is really the sort of discussions you will be looking forward to. And tonight's show is something that I think you will all enjoy because it's really relatable to everyone. So I really hope that this debating grounds would allow people to engage into more meaningful discourse and discussion, and would allow individuals to enjoy the art of intellectual speaking, enjoy the art of logic, and we will see how the show turns out tonight.
And before concluding this session, I would just like to add that usually what we see in debate is that two teams come up with a certain set of arguments in regards to a particular motion, and there is a judge that gives the team or gives a verdict as per which team had the better set of arguments and which team turns out to be the winner. But in this case, in this particular event, we would leave the results completely on the hands of the audience. We would like the audience to participate alongside the debaters who would be bringing the arguments and choosing as per who, in accordance to them, should be the winning team in regards to the argument that they felt are the better ones, right? So I would like to request all those people who are watching right now to please keep your eyes on the page of NSU Talks as well as NSU DC, because as Parinda said, this is a particular show that you wouldn't want to miss out on. And at the end of the day, we would be certainly looking forward to your verdict in the comment section as per who do you think had the better set of arguments. So before we conclude, sir, if you had to say any final words to conclude the session.
I'm absolutely delighted, and hopefully I'll also be commenting. It's a great idea. It's bring about change, and it ensures audience participation. I think that also reflects the principles of democracy, that majorities ideas should rule. So let's see how this participatory debate works. Congratulations once again, people. I really look forward to this, and thank you so much for being with North South University Debate Club. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you so much for Inda as well. With that being said, we would be starting our first session exactly at 9 p.m. I'd like to request everyone to keep an eye on the page of NSU Talks and NSU DC as well. And good night from now, but see you at 9 p.m.